What's it like living off grid? Well, let me show you. How about a nice porch view like this? All those trees, everything you see there, all that is mine. And this right here is my very peaceful wood cabin in the middle of the woods, or log cabin. Water comes right off the rooftop. So it comes into the rooftop, goes into the gutters, and into the first flush diverter, and then it's funneled into my IBC totes. 2 IBC totes gives me 550 gallons of water. This septic tank is half recessed into the ground to give me plenty of access to be able to maintain it. After it's through going through the septic tank, it goes out to a drain field that's underneath the rocks. You won't see it under there. It's well buried. It goes into 4 half barrels, and so that is my drain system there. How's my cabin supported? Well, it's supported, well supported, as you can see, with a total of 6 pylons, footers. Footers are on top of 14 yards of concrete that were excavated and poured into the ground. So it is a very sturdy foundation. These are 3 of 4 sets of solar panels that I have. Another set is on the other side there, and they power my life. And if it's not enough, if I do not get enough power from solar, then I do have a generator here, a gas generator, 7,500 watt, dual fuel. That's both gasoline and propane to supplement my energy needs. I have 2 diesel heaters. This is the front one. And right here, this is towards the back of my cabin. This is a second diesel heater. So between the 2 of them, they keep this cabin very warm during the winter. And this right here is my electrical center. And so what I have here, these are 2 server rack batteries, and then 2 more 50 amp hour batteries. They make a total of 15 kilowatt hours of storage. They go into my rich solar inverter. And so I'm not using it right now. I only really need to use this when I'm running either my air conditioner or my electric dryer. And then I also have this, my 12 volt system, my Junepah inverter. That's hooked up to one of my 200 amp hour batteries. And so I'm not using that right now either. What I am using right now is my Blue Eddy. And as you see, my Blue Eddy is charged at 100%. And so it'll run this all day. And then after that, I'll go ahead and switch over to my 12 volt system right there. But as you can see, it's giving me plenty of power. I'll get 350 watts in when it needs to charge, but otherwise it's sitting there at 100%. And as I mentioned, I do have an air conditioner, and I have all the electricity I need for a full-size refrigerator that runs 24 hours a day, a microwave, coffee pot, and yes, television. So anything and everything that I could possibly need for to power with electricity is powered with my off-grid system. This is how I get hot water. This is an on-demand propane water heater. And so on-demand means all I have to do is turn on the faucet. And it turns right on and starts heating up the water. No composting toilet here. This is a normal toilet, normal flush toilet. When I flush it, the pump kicks on and automatically refills it. Kitchen sink here, and my kitchen sink, let me show you right here, it is a full-size kitchen sink. And I get both cold and hot water through it. My stove here is a propane stove, and so I do have the 3 burners on top, and then I also I do have a small oven. It's actually pretty small, but it's right size for this cabin. It was originally fitted for an RV. This is the water pump which is on demand. It is a C-Flow 55 diaphragm pump. So whenever I turn on a faucet, it automatically kicks on. That's that noise that you're hearing whenever I would turn on a faucet. How is the water filtered that comes in from my tanks? Well, it goes through two inline filters. You got one right here. You got one on the pump right there. There's another filter that filters the water going into the tanks as well. So how much storage do I have altogether? As I said previously, this is 15 kilowatt hours here. I have two 200 amp hour batteries, two 300 amp hour batteries. Then I also have my Blue Eddy. Operates both my diesel heater and the water pump I just showed you. I have two more 100 amp hour batteries. These are DC House batteries. And I got one right here and then one that you don't see, but it's right underneath the bed there. And that powers my front diesel heater. And living off-grid, as I'm trying to demonstrate with this video, is not a life of deprivation. I have everything that everyone needs. So I showed you the flush toilet. Here is a full-size shower that I built and installed myself. My bathroom sink, and you've seen the kitchen sink. And yes, even a ceiling fan. So I've run all the electrical, all the plumbing, everything I installed myself. And then there's the wall tent that I originally lived in, and it's now converted to a workshop. This video is a review of a lot of other things that I've already covered and shown you in previous videos. Well, the reason I'm making this video is because, unfortunately, I do need to sell this entire thing, and I do need to move back to where I came from. So for many mostly personal reasons. So I did achieve quite a bit here. I'm very happy about what I achieved. I'm very proud of myself. But even good things come to an end. And so it's time to say goodbye. And I do thank you for everyone who's been following me, following this channel, following this content. I have tried to keep track of my progress and let you guys follow my progress. And it's been great. I may do this again sometime. In fact, I probably will do this again, but it won't be here. For, like I said, for many reasons, I do have to move back to Idaho, where I came from. Missouri's been great, but it's time to move on. So thank you for following me. I will continue to post updates as I get ready to, as I sell this place and get ready to move. Thank you again.